Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person. Could be a situationship. Perhaps you've simply exchanged glances and you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. Also, my way of reading is just slightly different. I don't channel through any spirit guides. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self when I do readings, specifically readings. And at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some clarity and some guidance and advice on your situation. So, Scorpio, what happened here? You have this person very grumpy, very angry. They're not angry at you. No, they're not angry at you. They're angry at the situation and the way things have turned out. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are very rough. They're kind of dark. Has a lot of darkness to it. We have here abundance followed by laughter, betrayal, surrender, fear, beliefs, sensuality, doubt, and then we have anger and rage under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, I've always thought and felt, and I've known, that you have great potential. I do feel that money is important, and I feel that settling down is important. I see you as someone who I can learn things from. I can gain wisdom, but only from you. I don't see this with anyone else. And I want to be a power couple. I want to work with you on this. I want to build something with you. In you, I have found a friend, a confidant, someone I can trust with my life. You know what makes me smile. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. You make me smile. You are that sunshine on that cloudy day. And I don't know why I did what I did, but I know I betrayed you. I hurt you. I may have even broken your heart. And I realize that. From my point of view, I was doing the right thing. I know I shouldn't have, and what I did was wrong, and the way I did it was absolutely wrong. There used to be a level of trust and faith. Now there's none. There used to be a time when I could feel and believe that things were right, what I was doing was right. I see now that that was all wrong. So many things have changed in my life. I've experienced. And for this reason, you thought that you could predict me. And now it turns out that I was very unpredictable. I acted in ways, behaved in ways as though I was a stranger. It's as if you never really knew me at all. And I know now that there is a lack of trust and lack of faith. Despite all this, I have surrendered to you. I want to follow your lead. I want to be that person who you want me to be. Because I do feel that that is right. But even going that far, where I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me, where I have given my heart, my mind, my body to you, despite all that, I feel fear. To give you all that, to be with you in that way, I'm scared. I get nervous. I feel unworthy. There's a feeling of worthlessness. A long time ago, it may have seemed as if I was very confident. Now there's a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem, and a whole lot of insecurities. You make me nervous, and what I have done, it creates a sense of paranoia. I don't want to be caught in such a difficult situation. And I'm afraid now because I've realized my beliefs are different. What I thought and what you thought did not go well together. Yes, we are worlds apart. Your opinions versus my opinions. The way you want things, the way I do. What you believe in and what I believe in. Our ideas, the mindset, opinions. Not only are they not on the same page, but the volumes are different. That's how different we are. Still, even if we don't see eye to eye, I can definitely say you are so damn gorgeous. It's hard for me to not think about you in that way because you are very beautiful, very handsome, very alluring, very tantalizing. Everything about you is fabulous. I feel in this connection there is this understanding and this sense of wanting to appreciate deep down who the other is. And even if I want to appreciate you, it may even seem lustful. I still doubt that anything I do might even work out. I have doubts about what has happened, about where we may go, where this relationship is headed, where the situation is headed, where this connection is headed. This entire situation now makes me very angry, annoyed, agitated, irritated, frustrated. And that is why I keep my distance. Right now I may be passive-aggressive. I may be very picky, short-tempered, so it's best that you just leave me, because I need to contemplate and wonder what I have done and how I can fix it. I have surrendered myself to you, but the beliefs are there. And do I fear you? Am I nervous? Yes, I am. But to overcome this, I will need time. All right, Scorpio. Wow. Oh my goodness, what happened here, guys? Yeah, so this person is angry. They're not 100% angry at you. They're actually just angry at the way everything turned out. They're angry at themselves. And their beliefs. They had a certain set of beliefs, very strong, very true, but things just didn't work out their way. What they wanted, the way they wanted it, things turned out to be very different. Okay. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So here, this will show you something that may have happened in the past. Oh, there you go, right there. Something that may have happened in the past that caused the problem in the first place. This could be something that you just didn't know about. Maybe this person didn't share with you what was on their mind, what was in their heart. And some of you may have felt like a lack of closure. And just a leaf twirling in the wind just left you like that. So this is to kind of give you a better understanding as to why this person did what they did. Here we have oppression and we have the King of Cups. Oppression is a very huge and meaningful card. It's not the happiest of cards at all. It's one of the most upsetting and sadness kind of cards. We have here depression, difficulties, and a sense of needing to release. So the feelings that they were having, it was of depression. They were feeling difficulties and they needed to release something, but they were not able to. Feeling overwhelmed or oppressed by circumstances and even emotions. Feeling a sense of confusion. The inability to change our lives for the better, this is what they were going through back then. A pause was needed before moving into the next phase of life. And now recently, though the situation may feel overwhelming for this person, hidden forces are at work. Be patient and trust that things will improve. So, they were overwhelmed and they were confused. That's what it seems like here. Certain things that they wanted to do did not work out. And for this reason, their behavior started to become different. Because they thought that whatever situation they were stuck in, they thought it would last forever. They just didn't know that it was actually a passing phase, that nothing truly lasts forever, guys, right? Not even happiness, nor sadness, not even love sometimes. So there is a problem, although I can tell you the majority of the time love does, because I have to just correct myself on that. Since I do past life readings, I have seen that love really is eternal. There's that force and that energy of love that stays. And yes, sometimes love, being in love or the passion can reduce, but most of the time people still have a sense of this affinity towards the other person, sense of affection towards the other person. There's no actual hate towards the person. But here, there was an issue that occurred. This person started to feel a lot of difficulties. They started to feel overwhelmed with this connection, with the responsibilities, and maybe the other things that, like maybe sometimes what happens is you get into a connection and they want you to meet their parents. They want you to start to live the way they lived, or change your diet according to how the other person is. There's certain things that people have to change, right? You don't have to, but some people expect you to. I don't know what it was, but there was difficulties that this person was having. This is the cross watcher. They were having difficulties. They were finding it difficult to release some problems. They were feeling confused about the situation. And because of that, they were feeling depressed. With depression comes this whole aura of let's not work towards a goal, right? There's various levels of depression. So this person was not in a happy place, guys. If the person was in a happy place, you both would be in a happy place now. But because one of them, your partner, was not so much of a go-getter, because they couldn't be on mental capacity, it was not happening for them. They were not happy. They were not able to move forward. They were overwhelmed. Here we have the King of Cups, and they were overwhelmed emotionally. There's emotions related here to this problem. We have here also with the King of Cups. Let's have a look how this ties into this. This talks about not having enough mastery and a lack of emotional wisdom. Remember, I read these cards in the reverse. This person did not learn from love relationships. They were not able to live up their ideals and their dreams. There was a lack of emotional maturity, a lack of wisdom, and a lack of integrity because of this. Someone who may have symbolized these forces, but really did not have the capacity to do so. There was a desire to have more control over their aspirations. And at some point in time, they needed to stop fantasizing, and they needed to get to actual work. But there was inconsistency and unreliability. So there's a few things here, Scorpio. This person was feeling confused, they were feeling overwhelmed, they were feeling depressed. Why? Because of a lack of wisdom, lack of integrity, and lack of maturity. So this person had a lack of wisdom, they were not wise, and they were also immature. Not inexperienced, but actually immature. They just did not know how to handle or be in a situation like this that had a lot of potential. And that is something that caused a problem. What they started to do was they started to fantasize and not really make things happen, but it might have been all talk and no action, right? What is it? All bark and no bite, I think that's what it's called. So this person was inconsistent and unreliable. And that's the reason, because why were they inconsistent and unreliable? Because they were depressed. Because they were unsure of what this connection is all about. How is this going to work? They were not overwhelmed because of you. They were overwhelmed because of the lack of experience and wisdom that they had. They were not equipped to deal with you or anybody in this type of a connection. That is what the issue was. They were not ready. They were too inexperienced and immature. The inexperience comes from not being able to handle this. If they were experienced, they would have been able to take care of this. But there's a part of them that's also just simply immature. There's a difference between the two. But here with this card, I do see that there's a lack of experience. That is why they were feeling that very confused, very, very overwhelmed. So that's it, folks. This is what happened here. This person, you were with an individual who seemed to be that, like a king. However, when reality hit, they were even worse than a page. They were much lower than a page. They didn't even have the type of knowledge and experience that you have had when it comes to love and relationships, and they were not open to love and relationships like you are. And that would make a difference in anyone's life. All right. That is unfortunate. But it's not what this person is anymore, right? This person now is different. They're gaining wisdom. They're learning things. They have that fear, so they're more cautious now. They don't want to rush into anything. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot deck. So I'm going to have a look at any type of actions, any plans, any intentions that this person may have towards you in the coming future. Wowee. Complete opposite of fear is strength. Yes, confidence. This person's going to gain that confidence. We have Temperance, 2 major arcana. Beautiful. Creating an equal give and take, a better balance. Here, there used to be a lack of balance, but even the balance that's being created, it's being divinely guided. I only pick one card, guys. Many of you know. We have here the Six of Wands. Okay, the one card just came out. 6 of Wands. So this person that you're dealing with, overwhelmed. 10 of Wands. This person that you're dealing with, the 6 of Wands. This is an individual that you would have been connected to passionately or romantically before. And for some time, they left your life. They left for some time, and you were not in contact with this person. But now it is that same person that is coming back into your life. So this card indicates that individual who is left, but now they're coming back. They're coming back in a way where they want it to be very victorious. They have won your heart. That is what they feel. They want to win your heart. They are victorious. We also have here the Six of Pentacles. This individual has realized what they want. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. What I'm seeing here is this person has realized a few things in their life, and what they really want now is to take you out somewhere, breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe even coffee, but they want to have this one-on-one time with you. They want to talk to you. So there's going to be action here. There's a lot of action here, Scorpio. It's actually really nice. The Strength card is for themselves, okay? Like, they have grown, they have evolved, they have gained that confidence, that self-awareness, that self-confidence, that self-esteem, that security before they were insecure. And this is all the opposite of what they had when it came to fears and paranoia, as well as anxiety. So it's complete opposite now. Strength here talks about courage. This person is unstoppable. With the Temperance card, they do want to make a better balance because they see that it was not as balanced before. This person is coming back into your life because they want to reach out. So two cards I see are here where it talks about action. The Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And we also have here the Temperance, which is them taking action in their own life for themselves. We also have here the overall arching theme that umbrellas all of these cards, the Ten of Wands. This does talk about how this person feels very overwhelmed, burdened by so many things that they have taken on. Roles, tasks, responsibilities, constrictions, restraints, taking care of a loved one, paying the bills, career, job, love, divorce, separation. They have a lot of things going on in their life. Taking care of the kids on weekends. I'm getting that too. Each of these wands it's a responsibility. And it's getting to the point where it's just too much for them to handle. This is also one of the reasons, Scorpio, why this person was not able to reach out to you at that time the way that you would like them to. They were actually overwhelmed. Remember, oppression. They were quite overwhelmed, but they didn't know how to handle the situation or deal with the things the way they were. They found it very difficult. But then here, they're wanting to change that. And that is what I see that they're doing. With these cards, there's an evolutionary process here. It's beautiful. They're gaining the strength. They're going to take the action to make things right. They're actually going to make things right. And then they're going to take the action to meet with you. It's perfect. Just remember that even if they meet you, however they meet you or they can contact you, do remember that they still have a lot of burdens. They have a lot of responsibilities. So don't be surprised if they do come into your life and if they say, okay, I only have a limited amount of time that I can hang out with you because I have such and such thing to do. Or they might just say, I have to leave at such and such time, and they might not even tell you what they need to do. I just want you to keep in mind that there's a lot going on here in this person's life. It's not just you. And that is sometimes one of the reasons why people are not connected to others on a romantic level, because they need to keep their distance. They want to keep their distance because they know it's unhealthy if they just jump into something, because they can't give you that time. All right, let's have a look at Archangel Answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So you have a timeline within the next few weeks. It could also be, or months, because weeks could be months. If you believe. So positive energy will be a crucial part in this equation of love. Compromise. Not the right time. So you may wish to hurry up on this, but the angels here are saying that waiting will be one of the key factors. You're going to have to wait. And remember, it's because this person was far away and they need to come back into your life. Amazing. Wow. Success, and then you have choose a new direction. All right. So, Scorpio, the message is quite positive, I must say. Within the next few weeks or months, if you believe, then there will be success in this connection. You will have to be the one to take action when it comes to compromise. Now, compromise, Scorpio, comes from both ends. It can't just be you alone, bending over backwards to accommodate this person. You let go of a little bit, they do too. They change their beliefs, they adjust, and you do the same. And then you both meet in the middle. That is the only way the angels here are saying that this relationship will work, if both of you come to a compromise. And if you don't, you have a choice. You don't have to be with this person. You could still choose a new direction and you will still be successful. For some of you that don't want to be with this person, it's okay. We also have here, it's not the right time for you to be rushing into anything at all. Don't rush into it. Take your time. And while you are taking your time, get ahead with some friends. Go and have some friends. Make some friends with in your life. Go to, I'm literally getting the name of like uncle and aunt. Yeah, you could have some uncle and aunt who you can confide in, you could trust in. Talk to somebody. Here it says ask for others for help. Or rather ask for help from others. So the others could be a friend, a family member, confidant, somebody who you really trust. It could even be YouTube videos, could be a blog, could be Reddit posts, something, some type of information that you're going to get that's going to be helpful for you, but the interaction with another individual in real time. Like this is not something that you just read and that's it. You actually have to have feedback from the other person. So remember to talk to others about your issue or your problem that you're facing. Or is this a dilemma? Sometimes it's just one question and you're really pondering it, and wow, somebody will just say one sentence and everything makes sense. It is the weirdest thing. It's because that person has been there, done that. You don't have to go through everything that other people have gone through. All you have to do is just do some research and find some people. You don't have to go through the heartache and pain, all those lessons. Somebody else learned them for you. Where do you think all these sayings come from? These phrases. People have been through a lot over the centuries. Here, there will be success afterwards. And they are saying here to choose a new direction. So for some of you, it could be literally choose a new person altogether. A different path. Do not follow the same old. For others of you, choosing a new direction means that your destination will be the same. But your approach, the route getting there may need to change. So your approach has been the same throughout this entire process, but they're saying now it's time to change that approach. To have something a bit more realistic, or viable, or tangible. Something that shows a different result altogether. And that is possible as long as you change your method. And of course, one of the biggest things here is to compromise with the other person. And that is your reading, Scorpio. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Feel free to share your stories. I do read them. Sometimes I'm not able to reply back, but I do read many of the comments as much as I can. Also, I just wanted to mention I am doing still love readings. I have openings for love readings. These are private love readings. These are written report readings. And do have a look on the website, www.asnointia.com. Read through the description first so that you'll know exactly what to expect in that reading. I also wanted to mention my other channel. Some of you may have issues regarding, the type of person you're dealing with. Hopefully some of the other videos I have on my other channel, my YouTube channel, which is Asnointia Audio. You'll see the link below in the description. They will provide you with some clarity, because those readings I have made, not readings, sorry, I'm so used to saying the word readings. Those videos, those audio recordings I've made based on the readings that I've done for my clients, as well as my subscribers when I read your comments and your stories. So a lot of the things that I've seen that are repeating, the repetitive internationally, everybody goes through the same stuff. And so I created a few videos, and hopefully you guys find that helpful. All right. It's called Asnointia Audio, if I didn't mention it already. You all take care. Stay safe, Scorpio, and I will see you again. Bye now.